David Bourne, you've got your last runner, Wanjiru, just gone around at Warwick Farm. Fought on for about sixth. Once that horse is gone, you're gone as a trainer too.
That's correct, yeah. He's my last horse to race. And the only reason we're up here is just trying to find a suitable ratings race for him. They're not too much down in Melbourne at the moment. But, yeah, look, he's done a good job because, he never gets himself that worked up. But the trip away from home's got him all fired up, and he just over-raced a little bit and just... he normally would relax a bit more and settle a pair further back and finish off better. So, but he's got a good run. Yeah, he's stuck on well.
It's a tough school when you've got to go all the way to Sydney to find a suitable race for your horse, isn't it?
Well, when you're down to one horse, it doesn't really matter, He's not going to put me out that much.
Why are you giving it away?
Oh, just, 40th year of training and, family gets older and they all move from home, and we've got the property on the market at the moment to sell, and I'm just going to sort of work the sales a bit and just do a bit of buying and selling, and what do they say, become an expert.
So you still keep your hand in. So 40 years as a trainer, and you're in your early 60s now, is that right?
Yeah, 62, yeah. So I was licensed in 84 as a 22-year-old, yeah.
That's pretty young to start as a trainer, isn't it?
Yeah, looking back, it was way too young. But anyway, my second runner was a winner, so we hit the ground running. And no, it's been good, been really good. My family's done well out of it, as in it's like my son got introduced to the industry through what I did, which is fantastic. And the pathway for kids these days is really good. So that's a pleasing part of it. But yeah, I can still do the sales without overly working too hard. But as I say, just turn into an expert.
Always at Seymour?
Always at Seymour, yeah. Property, yeah. Got married and settled there, and just worked out of there for the last 40 years. So yeah, it's been good.
So what are you going to do with all your spare time?
Oh no, I'll be busy, I think. Put it this way, you won't find me on the golf course, at a bowls club, or fishing. So I won't be doing any of those things.
At your busiest, how many horses would you have had in your stable, and what are the more memorable horses you've had?
Probably got to 30 at one stage and worked out that wasn't my cup of tea. And more horses, a few more slower ones. Best result, Zamora was a very good horse, ran fourth in a Coolmore, second in a PB Lawrence. A horse called Wintro was very good to me because after he won at Moonee Valley one day, we sold him to Hong Kong and paid off the mortgage of the house. So I remember him very well. He's a lovely horse. Salsa won a stakes race at Flemington, Final Tempo, won our local cup at Seymour, won a Group 3, I think, Melbourne Cup Day. Yeah, Mr. Toff, good Kiwi horse, won a couple of country cups and that. Yeah, it's been a few along the way. Probably 40 years, a long time to try to remember things.
He's 7-year-old, this last horse you got. Do you think he can sense it's coming to an end?
Look, he's got his issues. That's why I know that this is his last preparation. So because he's my last horse, and I know he's, like a hard track will get him in the finish. So, it could be today, it could be next start, but it's getting very close.
If there are other young people, and of course there would be out there thinking about becoming a trainer, even in their early 20s like yourself, what would your advice be?
Oh, look, a bit more experience. If I could have done it a bit differently with, maybe another 10 years somewhere else. But, you just think you know everything at that age, and, after you've started, you realise you don't. But anyway, you get your way through it. But it's a great industry, and I love the training side of it. But I just probably want to get a bit closer to where my family is, and we're going to be grandparents in January for the first time. It's all changing, and I'm looking forward to it.
Your last horse, has he got one last win in him before it's over?
If I train him properly and place him right, yes, but the way he performed here today, especially before the race, I think he's had about 3 runs today, so we'll see what he's like when he gets home. We'll get him home, get him in the paddock for a few days and see if he bounces back.